If body count doesn't matter, if it shouldn't matter, what is your body count? Natasha, we'll start with you.
Are you serious? Triple TG gang. We back in this thing. You already know what it is if you do not know who I am. My name is Diamond. I run this channel called True to the Game. You already know why you came today. Today, man, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, what we're going to be reacting to. Before we do, go cop the merch at the link in my description down below. True to the Game merch has dropped. Stop Simping is on the back. Make sure you go cop your merch. Also, if you want my help directly, make sure you hit the link in my description down below for a one-on-one call with me where I can break down your specific situation. We can go over it and I can give you some advice on what to do going forward. All right, make sure that you do. If you are pimping out a simp, like this video, comment your thoughts down below, hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp and less of a simp. Let's go ahead and get into the video, man. Let's get it.
Do you think it's wrong for men, or do you think men should not have a preference for women to not be promiscuous and have a low body count?
First of all, what does that have to do with you? And also, how do you really know how many women, how many men a woman has messed around with in the bedroom? Like I have said over and over and over again in these reactions about body count, I always say that I personally know I personally know women who have lied. I'm not gonna say no names, but I know women personally who have lied, who have told me they have lied to their husbands about still having their V card until they met him. And they really still think to this day that they were the first ones. So you really don't know how many bodies a woman has. And on top of that, do you really even care as long as she's clean, as long as she's not bringing you anything? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Because nobody has a body count counter on their forehead. So how do you actually really know if this woman has 70 bodies, or if she has 7 bodies, or if she has no bodies, or if she has 2 bodies? How do you really know? And why do you really care as long as she is clean? All right.
I can speak?
Yeah.
I don't think men should have an opinion.
It's none of your business.
You don't think men should have an opinion?
No, like on body count. Like on body count.
Like he's saying a preference, like a guy. So for example, guys typically when they're choosing a woman they want to settle down with, they don't want a chick that has been completely ran through. So he's asking you.
What about a man that's ran through? Why do we only use the term ran through against women?
Okay, we can get to that later, but let's just first get through.
Oh, we're going to get to that later, huh? When a woman bring up that shit, we want to get to it later, huh?
Through the question. So
let's stay on the point.
Yes. So would you have an issue, or do you think it's wrong for a guy to have a preference to date a woman who's...
I will say this, there's nothing wrong with anybody having a preference or anybody having an opinion, but you have to figure out whether or not your opinion is based on something that makes sense logically, or if your opinion is based off of your own insecurities.
Not promiscuous and who has a low body count.
Personally, I would prefer if they didn't have that preference, but I know a lot of men do, and I would love to understand why. I've never really had a conversation with a guy of why they feel like men, or why they feel women shouldn't be ran through. So I'd love to hear a male's perspective.
Before we do give our take on this, I do want to give everyone an opportunity to answer before we share. So go ahead.
I think it depends, because there's a lot of guys with like really high body count.
Can you tilt the microphone down towards you?
Yeah.
Here.
Don't be scared, girl.
Yeah.
Get up in there.
There you go.
Okay, so I think there's a lot of guys that have like really high body count, but still will ask for a girl to have like a body count less than 10. It's kind of like hypocrite.
It's kind of stupid, because like I always say, women love sex more than men. So how are you going to try to tear a woman down and bash a woman just because she loves sex? but you're fucking the whole world. But you want her to only fuck you? That shit is weird. That's wild. It's wild behavior.
So we can address the double standard thing, but let's assume that he has a low body count too.
If he does, and he's like asking for a girl with low body count, then yes, because that's his preference. But it shouldn't, like, I don't think a woman should be judged over her body count.
Facts. I agree.
So the double standard, like if the guy has a high body count, then he shouldn't have.
Yeah, he shouldn't ask for.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Go ahead.
I agree. I don't think it's a man's business to know a woman's body count, because either way, women can lie. I don't really think, like you said, that there's signs that a woman has a high body count. I don't think that's true. You roll your eyes at me, but I just think it's funny that you just get so. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, these guys, these guys are so insecure. They get in such a tizzy that they don't know what to do with themselves when they figure out a woman has more than 5 bodies, more than 10 bodies. Bruh, she's a woman who loves sex more than you. A woman loves sex more than a man. And like she said, how do you know that a woman is telling the truth, whether or not she got 17 bodies or 2 bodies? You don't know that. There's no way in hell that you will be able to decipher how many men has slept with that woman. There's no way for you to decipher that, bro. So get out of your own fucking insecurities. Grow the fuck up. We are not in junior high anymore, nigga. Why the fuck do you care about a woman's body count? True players do not give a fuck about a woman's body count as long as she ain't bringing home no crazy shit that's gonna cause a forest fire in your pants. As long as the woman is clean, why do you give a shit? You sound like you're still in kindergarten with this shit, bro. This shit is really wild. We are grown as fuck out here, and you're worried about a bitch body count. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all insecure ass selves.
$49.99.
It's crazy, bro. And I know I'm gonna get some comments like, "Diamond, you tripping. I don't want to be with no bitch who was a hoe, or you know what I'm saying, was fucking with him, and him, bruh." Whatever you want to say, bro.
A woman is going to have a preference about a man's money. He will have a preference about a woman's body count. This is non-negotiable.
We all have preferences.
There's a bunch of loser ass niggas on this podcast, bro, and the people who are super chatting as well.
Alvin, for the $50 super chat, man. Appreciate all the support. Continue on with your point.
Well, like, am I gonna ask a man, "Oh, what's your body count?"
You could.
I know, but I don't care, to be honest.
Well, that is a bit of a difference between men and women, generally speaking.
Yeah,
women
but why,
care far less about it than men do.
Because y'all are highly insecure, nigga. You're highly fucking insecure, bro. You know you have no fucking game and shit, right? Do you really wanna date the Virgin Mary? Let's be honest, fam. Do you really wanna do that? To me, that's awkward and weird to me. I would rather have, like I said in previous videos, I would rather have a bitch with miles on it. I would rather have a bitch with experience. I would rather have a bitch who knows what the fuck she's doing. Yeah, I could teach you some things, but at the end of the day, too, I want you to know some things, too. Maybe you could teach me some shit. We can teach each other some shit. We can have some shit going on, fam. I do not want a bitch who barely knows her way around the bedroom, other than sleeping. This shit is weird to me. This shit is weird. It's kind of, I don't want to say the P word, but it's kind of like, some of these guys, that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of okay, you can't say it on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about, the P words, right? These P words, they want to do it with younger girls, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they're so inexperienced in the bedroom that they want to feel more comfortable. They want to feel more confident with a woman who knows less about the bedroom than them, because they don't know shit. They ain't got no fucking game. They don't really know how to please a woman in the bedroom. So that's why they go for a woman who is less experienced in the bedroom. That's really what it is. Let's really talk about it. That's one of the reasons why. Because the man is like, shit, if I get with an experienced woman, then she probably gonna, she ain't gonna like what I got going on, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in here. So you just gotta understand, a woman's body count has nothing to do with you. Now, if she burning down there, then yeah, that has everything to do with you. But if she is clean, there's no reason why you should be judging a woman based on how many bodies she has. And on top of that, you will never know. Once again, you are not that woman on every experience she has had in the bedroom, so you cannot ever put a number on it. Even if she puts a number on it, she could be lying. You just never know. So let's let it go.
But why is it so important for a woman to have a low body count?
Well, we'll get to that. We'll address that. I just want to give everyone the opportunity to speak. Go ahead.
So I don't think a woman's value is fully defined with their body count. But with that said, I do think a man is entitled to have a preference.
You're right. Everybody's entitled to have a preference. Everybody's entitled to have an opinion or whatever the case is, right? But if body count matters that much, why are you gonna fuck the bitch? Because if she's a baddie, you're still gonna fuck the bitch. So why do you even really give a fuck about the body count if you're still gonna fuck the bitch? If that's the case, don't fuck with no bitches who supposedly have high body counts. And we know y'all can't do it because as soon as you see a baddie, you want to fuck. Come on, bro. Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it, dog. Stop
I
it.
agree with that. Men are entitled to have their preferences, but with that being said, someone who does have a high body count is then no longer worthy of love.
Carson, can you just close the door? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's fine to have a preference. I don't care what other people's preferences are, but I think just move on to another girl then. There are girls with low body counts if you want them. It's not like they're scarce. Like it's.
And I'm going to say this again. You don't know. I'm telling you. I know. I have personal experiences where I talk to women. And I know women who... Bruh, I'm just telling y'all, man. Y'all think that these women is angels out here and shit. You think, oh, she's so innocent and I'm the only one. I'm the first one. No, nigga, you just don't know. You don't know. You never know. That's what I want to get through y'all's brains. You don't know. And I'm not just saying that just to defend the women. I'm saying that because I personally know women who vent to me and tell me about this shit. I'm talking about close people, relatives, right? That have told me this shit. And I'm just like, damn, you have no idea that your wife was fucking around before you and you thought you was the first one. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, you just never fucking know. So the whole body count thing is just stupid as fuck to talk about. This shouldn't even be an argument.
Possible.
It's pretty scarce, but it's pretty scarce, but go ahead.
You could have your own opinion, but I don't think I would date a guy who would want me to have a low body count. If that's his what's the word, like, I must have like a low body count for him to like date me, something like that.
Shit's weird.
Natasha?
I would respect if a guy wanted a low body count because I also feel that way towards guys. Like there's a certain threshold that they can have to the point where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be with this person.
Okay, so before me and John come in, most of you said body count shouldn't matter, doesn't matter, whatever. So if body count doesn't matter, if it shouldn't matter, what is your body count? Natasha, we'll start with you.
Nigga, are you fucking serious? Are you really asking these ladies what their body count is on a public platform? You have the nerve to ask these ladies what their body count is. And you know what? Normally I would have cut the video off right now. We monetize, baby. We making money on this channel. We finna react to this whole shit. This whole shit. We finna get, I don't know, 55 minutes of entertainment on this fucking video, bro. However long it takes, look, 13 minutes and 40 seconds, we finna react to all of this shit damn near, alright? So don't worry. Get your snacks. Get your juicy juice. This nigga is sitting here asking these ladies what their body counts are on a public platform. This should get interesting.
Wait, you just asked my body count?
Look at her face, dog. Look at her face. Check it out.
What is your body count? Natasha, we'll start with you.
Look at her face. Look. She said, nigga, what? Did you just motherfucking ask me what my body count was?
Wait, you just asked my body count?
Yeah.
I would rather not say.
You've shared it before.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the thing about these insecure, weasel ass, weird ass, insecure ass dudes, bro. Why are you putting these women on the spot to ask them such a personal question that has nothing to do with y'all and nothing to do with none of the fucking viewers who are going to be tapping in and tuning into this fucking video? The nerve of these niggas, bruh. This is crazy.
Yeah, but I realize I don't really want to say it again.
Natasha, you're killing me. All right, Cynthia.
I would prefer not to say.
Thank you.
I also prefer not.
Thank you. Everybody better say that.
Just out of respect for my family.
For the family. Who's the gangster who's going to actually come in and share? Go ahead.
Nigga.
Yeah, I would rather.
Exactly. Everybody better say that.
Obviously, I'm not gonna say.
Thank you.
One girl starts off with domino effect. Go ahead.
Good.
I won't say.
Thank you.
I prefer not to say.
Thank
Okay, so you
you.
refuse to share, yet you think body count doesn't matter. Thus,
Because women don't want to be judged, and look at how y'all weasel asses are acting anyway. We know y'all been stuffed in lockers. We know y'all ain't never sniffed no pussy before, and if y'all have, I don't know, maybe y'all paid for it. Because there's no way in hell you're asking women on a public platform about their personal business and who they went to, how many people they went to bed with. There's no way that these niggas, wow, bruh. You just think that shit does not get any worse, and it gets worse, bro. Who the fuck do they think they are to ask these ladies such a personal fucking question, bruh? This is fucking wild.
Yeah, because if I say I'm gonna be judged.
thus, some
What did I just say? And women do not want to be judged, and niggas with game do not judge women. That's a major difference. Niggas with game do not judge women. I used to be a weasel ass nigga who judged women too. But when I learned game, I understood that that was not something, that's not P at all. That's not player. You do not judge women. Right? And that's the sole reason why they all banded together and they said, we're not saying. Because we don't want to be judged. Look at how y'all weasel asses are acting right now. You really think that they're actually going to disclose that information to you? And even if they did, you don't know if they're lying or not. So what's the purpose of even asking that stupid ass question? This is like, why would they answer a question from two fucking nerds? Two nerds. Nerd ass niggas. Because you have to be a nerd to ask a question like that, bro.
Hold on.
No
Stop.
matter what number.
Stop interrupting. Somewhere.
Martin super chatted 50.
Martin, stop interrupting.
Ladies, this is hurting my brain. Studies have empirically shown that women with higher body counts are far more likely to divorce.
Oh my God,
the same is not true for men. It's biology. You release oxytocin during.
Look, all of these niggas are losers, bro. The niggas watching the show are losers. These hosts are losers too.
Even though you guys say body count doesn't matter, your refusal to share it would indicate to me that it matters.
We don't give a fuck. You're not getting pussy anyway. None of these bitches on the panel will give you pussy, fam. So does it really even matter?
You know it matters, and that's why you refuse to share
Oh
it.
my God, dog.
It doesn't matter to me, but it matters to you guys. So I'm not gonna go and put myself out here and say my body count just for
You
you,
to
two
judge.
to ridicule me
Facts.
or say something.
We're not gonna
This
ridicule
guy
you.
has been saying stuff the whole time.
I don't need your body count to
called
ridicule
him.
you.
I said he. I said he's
Oh my
insecure,
God.
and he
I get no pussy. Yeah.
proceeded to call me a
Hey,
and insult
look,
me.
we've moved on from that.
Let it go. Let
Just-
it go.
I
It's
haven't.
over.
He hasn't apologized.
Can I say something? I'm not ashamed of my body count.
I'm hungry
quote
as hell.
And if like my potential partner is interested in knowing, I'm not fearful of sharing that with them. But if these people don't need to know, so it's like
Yeah.
it's none
But
of their
if it didn't matter, then you
Whoa.
would just be like, oh, here's my body count. Like,
to my
boop, boop.
partner, yes.
Well, no, just outwardly.
general,
but
he's
but
just
you
saying in general.
acknowledge that it is something that maybe not all men, but that some men do care about. And it is also some women would judge you for it
Loser men care about.
too.
True. Yes, that's
Actually, when women have a disagreement with each other, often the first insult that they hurl at the other, that chick's a slut. That's the
Loser.
first thing they go to, because so women will shame women
You're a
on it
fucking
too.
loser,
So
I'd
You're
like
a
to
loser.
back up what she's saying. I feel like a discussion of your body count is a discussion for somebody that you're comfortable with and that you're sleeping with. I'm not sleeping with anybody here, so I'm not going to answer that because I feel like things should be kept private. And you should be, I don't know, like, Brian, are you going to share your body count? Is he going to share his body count?
0 and 0.
Why are we only getting asked for our body count?
well, I can't speak for John. Me personally, I think body count matters, so I'm not going to share my body count because I think it matters. But John,
This nigga's a fucking weasel, bro. Both of these niggas are weasels, dog.
I don't know if you want to share
All you're missing is Myron and Fresh.
yours.
Do you guys really want to know?
0.
If he shares it,
Besides the ones that he's paid for.
will
2.
y'all share it?
No.
One for one?
One for one?
No.
How about you? Since you two have been flirting with each other all night, I'm thinking if he says it, you say it. How about
These
that?
niggas are corny, bro.
Gentlemen's agreement.
Corny.
Fine.
Oh, okay, there we go. John, go ahead.
Ladies first.
11.
Really? Only 11, really?
Do you think I ran through?
No, I'm just, you know, sounds low. Mine's like 250.
And you know what? Look, it probably is 250 because he knows how much money he didn't spend on every single one.
250.
So body count matters to you when it comes to a woman.
Yes.
So, but it's okay for you to have a high body count.
Yeah, kind of like it doesn't. You don't
Then
care.
your opinion is bullshit.
No. Because it's the same thing
Double
for you.
standards.
Same
There's
thing
all
I'm
for
not
you.
kinds
gonna
of-
listen to double standards.
Because you
can
wouldn't
stop.
you wouldn't date a guy shorter than you.
Yeah, but body count. Come on. Anybody
Okay,
can lie about that.
same thing.
Guy can't lie about his height.
You're completely missing the point.
So would you be offended if
These dudes are so like. This whole argument is just feminine as hell, bro.
a woman didn't want to be with you? Your ideal woman didn't want to be with you because of your body count?
No, I mean, if she
Your ideal 10 out of 10 Victoria's Secret model.
I'm starting to tune out now because
Okay,
this shit is
so
stupid.
let's say my ideal woman, 10 out of 10, does reject me because I have a high body count. What can I do?
Nothing. It's done.
So then you just ask me a question just to like,
But like, would you be like offended by that?
if my ideal woman walked away from me, yes, I would be offended.
So
This nigga is gameless, bro.
that means that body count does matter.
I just don't understand why it matters. Why you can have a high body count, but God forbid the woman that you're seeing has a high body count.
Well, let me finish.
There's a lot of
answering.
differences. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna
What are
finish
the
answering.
differences, men and
Hold on.
women?
Well,
Like,
let him
that's
address.
the difference.
Hold on. Let him
Do you think
address
that
her
like
question.
affects like how like the quality of a relationship you can provide her?
Yeah, for sure.
That your body count does?
On her end, yeah, things will come up.
On her end?
If she has a high body count, yeah, it's like
No, like
statistically.
if she doesn't and you do you think that like,
Statistic.
So
should she believe you won't give her a good
So
quality
you're gonna go off of statistics instead of real life experience.
relationship?
she could believe that if she wants to, but I'll demonstrate. I demonstrate in my day-to-day life. Like I've got my shit together. I've got my shit together at a very high level.
But you have no fucking game, bro. Having your shit together is just your responsibility to have your shit together. I don't know. What are you in your 30s, 40s, whatever the case is? Yeah, having your shit together is something that you should do as a man, as a responsible human being, right? But what does that have to do with you having no fucking game? And what does that have to do with you paying for all 250 bodies that you claim that you have if you have that many?
So I can operate a relationship no problem. But what I'm trying to say is that if you look at the empirical data, it does show that high body count negative.
What? Didn't I tell y'all that was nerds? I just said these niggas are nerds, bro. He said, if you look at the empirical data, the statistics say, nigga, get your motherfucking corny ass on, boy.
Women way more than it negatively affects
This
men.
nigga is
However,
corny
it
as
does
fuck,
negatively affect
bro.
men. However, the
Cornball.
threshold is far higher.
Cornball.
Way
Cornball.
But it also lowers
cornball.
relationship
Cornball.
satisfaction
Cornball.
in men.
Cornball.
Marriage
Cornball.
satisfaction
Cornball.
in men.
Cornball.
Marriage happiness as well. High body.
I don't even want to hear this cornball ass nigga speak anymore. But we're getting paid, so we're gonna continue to fucking watch this shit.
Their likelihood for both men and women.
Yeah.
If the
Cornball
body count is higher.
Yeah.
And they've done
Cornball.
studies on it. So
I can see the point of like why someone would be concerned
Cornball.
if they're like dating someone who has a high body count and
Cornball.
that, but it doesn't mean like this person who has a high body count isn't going to settle down and be like the correct partner for somebody.
Yeah, but I agree. But also, I will say that I've gone through a lot of therapy. I've gone through a lot of self work. A lot.
Yeah, it seems like you need more. You haven't done enough because you're still worrying about the wrong shit.
A lot. Because the high body.
At this point, just hire me, my nigga. Just hire me. Let me put you up on game, fam. Because this is crazy. This is nuts.
And people going out there participating in this like casual hookup culture, this stuff, that's typically a symptom of something deeper going on inside of that person, and it's just being acted out. You know what I mean?
We don't know what the fuck you mean. We don't know what you mean. We don't speak simp. My niggas on this channel do not speak simp. You said it's a symptom? We don't speak simp. We speak pimp over here.
In a form of like sexual expression. Other people may choose gambling. Other people may choose drugs, food. Being addicted to social media, but it's usually due to some unresolved trauma they're carrying around with them.
Oh my god, bro.
And you mentioned that just because someone was promiscuous in the past or they have a high body count, but something in psychology, the best predictor of future behavior.
What I tell you, now we're going to psychology, guys. We're going full nerd. We're going full nerd in here, man. I'm telling you. These are nerds.
Is past behavior. And this is no less true in the realm of sexual behavior. So,
Do y'all not see that these nerds are shaming women for enjoying and loving sex and having multiple bodies? Who gives a fuck, bruh? Who cares?
A strong predictor of marital infidelity is one's number of premarital sexual partners.
We are almost done.
Also, higher chance of STD, higher chance of reporting relationship dissatisfaction, higher chance of infidelity. Or I already said that. Infidelity.
I'm running out of shit.
People who sleep around more have less orgasms, have less fulfilling relationships. I mean,
they have less orgasms because they have a high body count.
Book that just came out last year. It's really good. It's called.
You've never made a girl have an orgasm in your life before, bro, and you have the nerve to let the big O come out of your lips. And all the bitches that you paid had to fake it. Come on, man, stop it.
It's called The Molecule of More. It's talk about dopamine.
Do I need to keep going, y'all? We only have 35 seconds left. And you see, this is straight nerd behavior, fam. This is nerd behavior, dog. Anyway, I'm going to end the video right here. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I know I'm going to get some niggas in the comments saying, well, it matters. Body count. Whatever you want to say, you can say it. But y'all already see my reaction on this shit. This shit is dumb as fuck. It's a bunch of nerd ass, loser ass, insecure ass niggas, bro. That's what I got to say on the subject. Look, if you want my help directly so you do not act like a nerd who has been shoved in a locker, alright? Make sure that you do. Click the link in my description down below. Let me get you right, alright? I can give you advice pertaining to your specific situation. We can break that shit down, alright? Look, go cop the merch. True to the game merch. Make sure you have that reminder on you that you must stay true to the game. Stop simping is on the back. Let niggas know that we should not be simping out here. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, or you have a situation that you want to send me, you can send it to me at the Diamond Life 888 and I might do a video response video to it. Other than that, man, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts down below. Hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp, less of a simp. I will see you in the next one, and last but not least, I'm out this thing. Stay true to the game.